Imagine having your last name be synonymous with something like a service career. That's what he's been able to do.
In York, that last name is Baez. Detective Commander Andy Baez has served with the York City Police Department for more than 20 years, and he credits his mother for his sense of responsibility to the community, calling her a big part of why he joined law enforcement from the start.
The reason why I'm doing this has always been to, one, help, and two, continue to make my mom proud.
He is the sum total of who she is and her influence in his life, the way that he cares for people, his level of empathy, and his desire to just give his best each and every day.
Now, fast forward 2 decades later, Baez is the one inspiring future generations. His nephew works for the FBI in Miami, but his niece, well, she's the one staying a little closer to home.
Hi, I'm Victoria Baez, and I'm the latest Baez of York City Police Department.
Victoria Baez hit the streets of York in December and already has the confidence of Commissioner Michael Muldrow.
I think she's going to continue that legacy of who Baez's are and what they mean to this community. There's going to be little girls that see her drive by, think to themselves, wow, maybe that's what I'll be. I want to do that. I'm going to be like her.
Across the country, women make up only 13% of the police force. So without her uncle's example, Victoria doesn't know if she would have traveled down this path.
Just seeing his success blossom throughout the years and to where he's at now, I think that it kind of just shows me that anything is possible as long as you put your mind, your heart, and your dedication to it. I'm here because he's here, and this is what my uncle started, and I'll continue to finish his legacy.
But Andy Baez says it's his mother's legacy that's being continued through all he's done and what his niece and nephew continue to do.
That shows you what my mom started, what my mom wanted.
It's no surprise that committing to a career in law enforcement comes with sacrifice. Nationwide police departments are facing scrutiny from underserved communities, along with the dangers that the job presents. But Baez embraces those challenges, working side by side with his fellow officers in the toughest of times.
He's been there for me through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I've been through shootings with him. I mean, I've been through life or death situations with him and depending on him to get me home.
Those kind of sacrifices in life or death situations keep many from joining the police ranks. Pennsylvania is home to nearly 1,000 state and local law enforcement agencies, the second most of any state. But the state is currently facing a shortage of more than 1,200 municipal police officers. But Baez hopes to be an inspiration to others, an example of service to community while building a family legacy.
Whoever sees this isn't about me boasting, oh, the Baez this. We're just a normal family that chose a career path that ultimately shows what my mom's legacy was. And to serve and to be true to yourself, be hardworking, and dedicate to whatever you do it at 100%.
Michael Fuller, WGAL News 8.